Good afternoon. Reporting here from BBC One, live from London, I'm Jane Gellhorn. The stereotypical hooligans are known for being young male and often having a violent behavior and attitude. But what many people do not know is that there's a new tendency for elderly citizens joining the hooligans clubs as well. Many earlier hooligans who were active during the 70s and 80s are joining the clubs again, with the same attitude. Therefore, a bigger group of hooligans are now joining the matches with the younger members to support them. We have reporter Susan Withers out in the field at Cambridge United Stadium reporting live from this match later this year.
I'm standing here in Cambridge with the local police officer Nancy Bodwin. And during the last couple of years, hooligan has damaged with this town a lot. Nancy, what are you doing as a police officer to prevent this development?
Well, for me it's a very hard job to be a police officer because these riots, they go crazy. I mean, you can't imagine. You simply cannot imagine the anger these people feel.
No, okay. So this work as a local police officer, has this changed the problem here?
It has, yes. I'm glad you asked. If we look at the statistics, we can see that in the few 10 years, approximately, the number of arrestments in the football riots, it has fallen with about 1,000 in total. So okay. I think that's a very positive number, and applause to the police.
Yeah, that's a good work. And
yes,
I've heard that you are cooperating with some of the football clubs.
That's true. It's a very big achievement for us at the office, because these football, what do you call it?
Football clubs.
Football clubs, just the word I was looking for. They're taking distance from these crazy hooligans who are fighting like crazy animals. They take distance from them because they don't want them to support their football club.
Okay, thank you so much, Nancy.
You're welcome.
Here, live from Cambridge, this was Susan. Back to you in the studio.
I would like now to say welcome to you, Elizabeth Boom, a sociologist from Oxford University. You have studied this tendency for over 20 years now. What's happening at Cambridge? Is that common?
Yes, indeed. In fact, it's a huge problem, especially here in Britain. A lot of elderly men feel lonely and therefore seeks attention from others. They want to be a part in a community and feels the need to be a part of something, and therefore join the different hooligan clubs.
That is very interesting. In fact, how come that the tendency is how it is?
Well, the social inheritance plays a huge role to the tendency that we're seeing in Cambridge right now. The parents in the families has a huge influence on how their children will act when they grow up.
Has it always been like this?
According to sociologist Ian R. Taylor, the hooligans' tendency can be traced back to the 1960s. The phenomenon hooliganism is relatively new. He also believes that the changes that we see in the modern society can be related to the rebellions during the 1960s.
Thank you very much, Elizabeth.
You're welcome.
Now I would like to welcome you, Dave Dutchett, Chairman for Cambridge United. After the knowledge we've heard from Elizabeth, what have you as a club manager done to prevent the fights before and after the matches?
Thanks for having me. Well, in Cambridge United, we work very, very hard to prevent these fights before and after the match. As the police officer said earlier, we work together with the police by inspecting everyone who's going to the match.
Thank you, David. We will now continue to...
We have found inspiration from other clubs in England. For example, we have put up see-through fences, so it's harder for the audience to throw stuff onto the field like fireworks.
Okay, very interesting. Thank you for that. We will now go out to you, Susan. You're speaking with a real hooligan. What does he have to say about the match tonight?
Hi again, Jane. I'm standing here in front of the Abbey Stadium, the home ground of Cambridge United. There are 30 minutes to the kickoff and the atmosphere is already buzzing. I have found the 16-year-old football fan, Alan McGregor. And Alan, how does your normal match day go off?
Hello, hello. I start with the lads down at the Dancing Swan.
And what is the Dancing Swan?
It's the local pub, and then we drink some pints, and after some pints at the Dancing Swan, we go off to the stadium, and if we see some fans from the other club, we shout at them and say, "Fuck you!" or something. I don't know. And what? Yeah.
Okay. Then what do you do when you're friends after the match?
Well, after the match, we go out from the stadium, and then we see some of the. We wait for the other fans, and then we throw some stuff at them. Just
you throw stuff at them.
Fireworks or beers. Right
okay.
at them.
Okay. Yeah. So why do you watch football in that manner?
That's a tough one. It started off with my old man, my father. Dear McGregor. He taught me to watch football in this way, and besides that, it's a great way to meet my old lads.
Okay, that's interesting.
Sorry, can I say hello to my grandchildren?
Oh, of course.
Hello.
Yeah, interesting story, Alan McGregor, and back to you in the studio, Jane.
Reporting back from London here in BBC One, sociologist Elizabeth, what do you have to say about this hooligan?
Well, it's very clear to me that it's due to his background that he ended up a hooligan in the first place. He told us something about his father, which took him to see the football matches. I think that he might not have been such a good role model, maybe have been a little violent also at these matches, and maybe drank a little too much, which is probably why he finds the need to act out now, and yeah.
Definitely. And over to you, Dave, do you have any comments?
Well, he's a well-known face around the ground, and I agree with sociologist Elizabeth. Totally.
Alright, great. Well, thank you for tonight. This is all for BBC One. Have a great evening, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.